And what is up, everybody? This is Terminator Juice, and welcome to Fresh Juice number 3. And if you don't know, this is kind of my style of an unboxing video, but instead of just having one thing and opening it up and showing you the inside, I'm just going to show you a few things that I picked up recently, talk about why I got them, and yeah, that's going to be a real short video. Before I get into that, I forgot to mention in my Juices Loose podcast yesterday about Operation Other Prime that the Active Gamer Life Red Knight was trying to get going, and that's basically just to create awareness for the Metroid Prime trilogy hitting the Wii U eShop on the 29th of January. And basically it's $10, and for the first week you get 3 games, which it was a single game on the Wii. The trilogy, it has all 3 Metroid Prime games in there. With the first 2 games, it added Wii Remote and nunchuck support and widescreen presentation. So I missed out on the trilogy because I have Metroid Prime and Metroid Prime 2 on the GameCube, and I bought Metroid Prime 3 the day it came out on the Wii. So basically, Operation Other Prime is just creating awareness to probably at least one of the best games of all time. In my opinion, Metroid Prime, I think, is the best game of all time. 2 was decent and 3 was good, but 1 stood out above the rest for me personally. But the trilogy is really kind of a collector's item now. The actual physical copy, there was a standard, and then there was like a metal case, steelbook edition that goes for hundreds of dollars on eBay. And if you're lucky enough to have gotten one back in the day, then I'm envious of you, because I really wish I would have gotten into that. But I had all 3 games. I didn't see the point at the time. I was something I regret. So anyway, the Metroid Prime trilogy is going to hit the eShop. It's a digital version of the Wii game for those people that still are confused. It's not a port. It's not running on the Wii U. It runs in Wii mode, but you can access it directly from the Wii U menu, and when you exit the game, it takes you back to the Wii U menu instead of staying in Wii mode. But other than that, it operates exactly like the Wii version, because it is the Wii version. It's just a digital version. So nunchuck and Wii Remote is required to play the game, and we'll go to Active Gamer Life's channel to check out kind of his video, just giving people a heads up on what to expect if they've never played that incredible series before. So yeah, I'm really anxious. I have not played Metroid Prime, the first one, since 2003, I believe, was the last time I played it. I got all the way to Ridley on hard mode, and I just couldn't get past him, and then I just kind of moved on. So yeah, great series. And I wanted to mention Operation Other Prime because I forgot yesterday. So and then 2 quick things. I want to give some shout outs to some really good videos I watched today. One was last night and speaking of Prime, PM Prime, dude just made a hilarious and just a really incredible video about everyone that's crying about these limited edition 3DSs and stuff, how they can't find them. And it's called Limited Crying Edition, and it's just a really good, really funny video. And it's kind of it's one of those things, like, after you see it, you're gonna look at people complaining about the Majora's Mask Edition 3DS. You're gonna look at it differently if people are complaining about that, because he makes perfect sense. And he's a collector of Transformers mostly, but he's a Nintendo fan too. So great video. I recommend everyone go check that out. I was dying. It was great. So and this is coming from a guy who got burned by it. And my Majora's Mask Edition got canceled from Best Buy, my pre-order. So I can laugh at it. I think anyone should be able to. And then the other video is Leveled Headed Gamer, who's one of my favorite YouTubers when he actually makes a video, and it was called Let's Not Be Stupid or something like that. And it was just a good video about, just play games, and let's not worry about all the bullshit and all the drama and all that. So just those things I wanted to mention. Go check them out. Really strongly recommend checking out those videos. And if I think of it, I'll link them in the description once this video uploads. So let's get on to the fresh juice part of this. And I'm going to start off with some of the lesser cool things that I picked up recently, and then build it up to probably the thing that I think is the best part of it. So, and there was some people predicting what it was going to be, and one person was right. So, but anyway, let's start off with, went to the old used game shop, picked this up on Monday, or I think it was last Friday. It was $5, and it's made by Platinum Games, and I've never played it, and I've never actually seen any real gameplay of it. So for $5, I haven't played it yet, but I'm really looking forward to playing it. And I would have rather bought it new if I could find it somewhere and give Platinum some money, but I don't think I'm going to find it anywhere. So I picked it up used at the game store. So I'm pretty happy about that. The next thing is I just got one of these, and this is the Wii U gamepad screen protector, and it's from Hori. I don't know. I think that's how it's pronounced. No air bubbles. I put this on my gamepad after almost 2 years, and it had some light scratches from the stylus and me constantly wiping off the fingerprints. And I gotta say, they're not lying. This is the easiest screen protector to apply that I've ever used. It went on perfectly without a hitch, no bubbles, no anything. I have a little air compressor. I did blow off the dust and stuff after I wiped it really good. So that was handy. If I saw a little piece and I held it up to the light, I would blow with the air compressor with the nozzle. And I put this down, and to my surprise, it got rid of all the little scratches. It just smoothed everything out. It looks like a brand new screen now. And and this is an official Nintendo seal. They actually sell this on their website, even though I got it through Amazon as part of a bigger order, and got free shipping. So if you don't have a screen protector on your gamepad like I didn't for 2 years, and you think it's too late now, it's not. Go pick this up. This is an incredible product, and I think it was like $7-8 maybe. You only get one, but it's so easily, and it went on so perfectly. I don't know if I just got lucky or what, but I highly recommend that. So the next thing in the same vein, 3DS screen protector for the XL. I've never put a screen protector on mine, and it's made by the same company, and it says no air bubble, so I'm hoping it goes on just as easily. I haven't decided if I'm going to put one on the top screen because I never touch it. I don't know if there's any reason to, but this is not going on my current 3DS. This is for my new 3DS that is coming, which I'm supposed to have on February 20th because I chose free shipping. So that's what I got this for. And this is going to be a common theme here. What else did I get for $8 on Amazon? AC adapter for Nintendo 3DS. This is an official Nintendo branded. It says Nintendo right on there. It's what they call a bulk packaging from Amazon, means somebody returned something and it was out of a box, probably another 3DS or something somebody returned. And this thing looks brand new, and I already tested it. Works perfect. So everyone that wants to bitch and complain about an AC adapter not being included, I'm not the bitch and complaining type. I got on Amazon and I took care of the problem. $8. I mean, you can't beat that. So then the next thing, SanDisk 32 gig micro SD card, high speed, 48 megabytes per second, and comes with an adapter for full size. Got this for $16. Got it with everything else, free shipping. SanDisk is a really good brand, and the adapter is nice to have if you ever want to use it in something else. And you're like, oh, that's for my 3DS. The new 3DS I'm getting, I'm going to just put the 32 gig in it right away. And, if I download games, I'll be set. But honestly, if I never download a full retail game, that 4 gigs it comes with will be more than enough. But I like to be prepared. So, I know everyone's crying, or a lot of people are crying, oh, I gotta use a screwdriver to get to the micro SD card. Well, if you're going to change it out like I'm doing, you have to do it once. Instead of crying about it, what did I do? I got a little number 0 Phillips screwdriver. It was a couple bucks. Problem solved. No reason to get mad. But the point I wanted to make is, and I think we talked about this on the podcast last night, once you change that out, if you're going to put a bigger one in, you never have to take it out again because it has wireless backup to your PC. So you can back up all your save files wirelessly to your PC using the Wi-Fi, using your Wi-Fi network. You never have to take it out again. There's no reason, like, you could borrow a screwdriver or something. You only need it once. So unless your SD card failed or something, you're only going to need it once. So like I said, instead of bitching and complaining, I take care of the problem. It's a couple bucks. So I don't see it as that much of an issue. So now to the main event, the game I mentioned yesterday. If you watched the Juice Loose podcast, I said I was going to go out of my realm, try a different type of genre than normal for me. For my 3DS, and somebody predicted and they guessed right that the reason that I got a new game, and it's not a brand new game, it's an older game, but it's still new, it's sealed and everything, it's never been opened. If I'm going to buy a new 3DS, I'm going to need a reason to play it, and Monster Hunter, it's not for me. I don't know enough people that are getting it to feel confident that I'd always have somebody to play with. Majora's Mask, my least favorite Zelda game. I'm not going to buy a remastered game for a game that I never really cared that much about. If I'm going to get a remastered Zelda game, I'm going to get Ocarina of Time 3D. So, but yeah, I wanted something that will, hopefully get me to use this 3DS a lot more. And I'm hoping the extra processing power and the speed will also be a factor. But I just don't turn my 3DS on hardly ever. And I bought the system, the original one, and it was 2 months before I got a game for it, because I could trade my old 3DS Lite in for $100. I got the or 75, whatever it was, and that's when the 3DS was $250, and I just couldn't pass up the deal, and I just sat on it till 3D Land came out, or Mario Kart 7. So, I've never been that big into the handheld. The DS Lite, I did play a lot more than the 3DS. So trying to build this library up. In Twilight Bites, I talked to him on my podcast last night, and Kid Icarus is probably going to be the next game I'm going to get, but for now, going to be Fire Emblem Awakening. Now, I know Francis and Twilight are going to be super excited. ASAP Rel, he also loved this game. I think everybody who played it has nothing but positive things to say. Rob from Rule of Two Review, if you're watching this could be the start of something for me in RPGs, but it's a strategy style. I do like the difference there, and I like the idea of the relationships and stuff that can be created in the game. And Twilight Bites had some very good things to tell me. He says start on lower difficulty, and it's one of the games like Bayonetta that you'll want to play over on higher difficulties. Apparently it's just that good. And I love Lucina and Marth and on Smash Brothers, and Ike's not bad, and Robin. I'm really getting to like Robin right now, so I'm excited to play this game. And it's still sealed. I haven't opened it yet, and I might play it as soon as this ends, or I might wait because the Flash is on tonight. I don't know. I might just start playing this weekend, and hopefully this is going to be the game that gets me playing my 3DS a whole lot more, because I really want to justify the purchase of the new 3DS, and I got it for $150. If you heard the story yesterday, $158 out the door, and if I can get $120 for my XL, which has like a 8 months still on its warranty, because I just recently got it in October or September. So yeah, basically I'm gonna be spending like $30 to $50 or something to upgrade, which isn't bad at all. So I'm very excited to try this game, and then if I like this, I'm gonna get Kid Icarus Uprising, because I've heard nothing but good things about that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. So I hope everybody that's been watching me all these the last couple years, you always heard me say that RPGs, I just don't care for them, and I did like Child of Light enough to play it all the way through, and I know this is completely different, but I'm going to give it a chance. And if I like this, then Codename Steam definitely would be a purchase for me. If I like this game, then that's going to open up more avenues and more genres for me, and I just like playing games. So if you like gaming, that's probably why you're watching me right now. And so if you're watching this video and you've played Fire Emblem Awakening and have anything you want to say on it, feel free to comment once the video's done and uploaded to YouTube. And yeah, let's get a conversation going. I'll keep everybody up to date on the Juices Loose. I'll try to do a, you know, in the beginning, I'll try to have everybody say what games have been playing, and I'll try to keep everybody up to date on the Fire Emblem Awakening. I'm going to give it a fair shot. I'm not going to give up on it after a couple hours if I'm not digging it or whatever. I'm going to give it a fair shot and see what happens. So yeah, I'm excited. This has got me really excited for my new 3DS, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, I won't have any issues getting that or anything else from this point forward. I think I'm covered. Got my AC adapter, got my micro SD, got the screen protector is going to go on immediately, and yeah, got the screwdriver to change out that micro SD card. So that's basically all I have for you. You know, these are just going to be short little videos. Like I said in my last two, I know once I get a few things that are worth making a video about, might be a movie, might be something different, music related, whatever. But once I have enough to make a video out of, I'll do the next episode. So yeah, and then one last thing, this is kind of for my subscribers and you know, my peers. I've had a few complaints kind of about on my podcast. We had some issues with background noise cutting into Derek's Steel Fox's speech last week, and then this week Shadow Fox was a little hard to hear because of some background noise. So moving forward, I just want to make this a public announcement. Anyone who's going to join the Juices Loose podcast, if I invite you, and that means you're going to be on the podcast, I'm going to kind of have a rule. And even if this means people won't come on, or certain people won't come on, but no playing games while we're doing the podcast. I know it seems silly because we're talking about gaming, but there was some background noise 2 weeks in a row now that were kind of cutting into what people were saying. And I'm going to make that an official rule for the Juices Loose. If you're going to be on the podcast, that means you're going to be talking and not playing games. If you have kids or whatever in the background and you can mute your mic, that's one thing. But actually just having a game going on and buttons clicking and you're not, you know, it's hard to pay attention to. I really feel that someone's playing a game, they're not going to be as into the conversation. So nothing against anyone like Jamie Butterworth or Twilight, you know, nothing against you. I never told you no or anything. So I know Mega Gamer, I have said that too in the past, but yeah, that's going to be a rule moving forward. So if that's not cool with you, then just let me know, and you know, no harm. I won't be offended, and I hope you're not. So that's going to be it for this video. Thanks everybody for watching. I didn't have the Q&A open or anything because I didn't want to make it long. So I'm going to go get ready to watch The Flash and my favorite show, which is Face Off on Sci-Fi Channel. And everybody have a good night. If you're watching this on the replay, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. So that's it. I'm Terminator Juice, and we'll see you on the next video.